Namaskar Bundara, hello friends and welcome back or welcome to my channel Elena today. So it's been a minute since I've done a cooking video for you guys. So today that is exactly what I'm going to be doing. I am going to be making POHA for breakfast. So my husband's finishing getting ready for work and this is only my second time ever making it. But it was such a quick, easy recipe to put together. And I had all the ingredients today, so I thought, why not go ahead and make it real quickly for you guys as well. So I think it's called something different in Bengali. Someone had told me on my Instagram that it was called something else, but I honestly can't find that message. And my husband has no idea. He just calls it POHA. Him and his mom just call this POHA. So that is what we're calling it today. So first thing we want to do is we want to take 2 cups of POHA and we want to rinse it really well. It says not to soak it. Basically when rinsing it, when we drain it, what's going to happen is there's still going to be some liquid in there, and so it'll soak up that liquid a little later. So I'm just rinsing it real quick. Okay, and then we're just going to drain it. That's simple. Now 2 cups of POHA usually last 2 days, so but depends on how many people you're feeding. So this is for my husband. If he just eats it, I'll have a little bit too, so it should last us like 2 mornings. We don't eat too much of it, but it is very delicious. I'd only had it recently and I can't believe I didn't know about it. My mother-in-law had come to the house and made it one day and I'm like, what? That's so easy. So that's it. Then what we're gonna do is we're just gonna add about 3/4 teaspoon of salt, or however much salt you want, and about 1.5 teaspoons of sugar, and we're just gonna add that directly in to the POHA. And we're just gonna give it a good little mix here. And we want this to sit for about 5 to 15 minutes. Kind of let it have time to soak up that liquid to get softened. But that's basically it with the POHA part, just making sure I have everything mixed really well together. And then every couple of minutes, I'll just like move it around with this spoon to keep it from clumping together. That's it. So we're gonna let that sit for a few minutes. So while we're letting that sit, I'm gonna go ahead, you're gonna want about 1/2 cup of peanuts, and we're gonna go ahead and roast it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to take about 1 teaspoon or 1 tablespoon of oil, not too much. And then I'm just going to take the 1/2 cup of peanuts and we're just going to pour it right in there. Now if you don't have peanuts, because last time I made this, I did not have peanuts. And it's okay, you don't have to put them in there, it just adds a little bit more. I like the crunch of the peanuts and the flavors of the peanuts, so we're just going to go ahead and roast this. It's going to take a few minutes to get this roasted, but once it starts turning color, then we know it is done. Alright guys, so the peanuts are starting to brown, so we're going to go ahead and remove it into a nice little bowl here. Now if you have pre-roasted peanuts, then you don't have to do this. But yeah, we're just moving it over. Okay, now we're just going to add a little bit more oil for the POHA. Then what we're going to do is we're going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of black mustard seeds. Well, we want to get them crackling, so I just use these black mustard seeds. Okay, now they're crackling. Now I have the oil on low now so that it doesn't overheat. Then I took about 1 green chili and sliced it. Now if you don't like it too spicy, you don't have to add the green chili. Now I'm taking about a 1/2 teaspoon or 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric. This is going to give it a nice color. Just stir that. And now it's time to add the POHA. minutes, we're just gonna go ahead and mix this up. Now I'm gonna take half a lemon. And I'm gonna squirt it in the POHA. Okay. Mix that up. And then I'm gonna add the nuts. And then I'm gonna take about 2 tablespoons of coriander leaves. I like to take a knife and cut them. I've already rinsed them. Or scissors, not a knife. You could do knife too. And give it a good stir. And that is it, guys. The POHA is complete. Doesn't that look delicious? All right, guys, let's try some. I have a little bowl here. Oh my gosh. This smells so good. And it looks so good, guys. Okay, it's a little hot. Let's try though. Delicious. Oh yeah, last time I didn't have the peanuts or the coriander. Totally makes a difference. You don't have to add those if you don't have them. Also, basil leaves. Not basil. Curry leaves. If you have curry leaves, you could also add those in there to give it a nice flavor. Unfortunately, the last couple times I've been going shopping, I've not found curry leaves. I've only found like mint leaves and coriander leaves. So unfortunately, I didn't have any curry leaves, but this still tastes so good. And as you keep eating it, it just is so flavorful. It's delicious and it's healthy. You guys saw how quick and easy that was to put together. You know, I do give my husband basically the same breakfast every morning. Some fruit, some nuts, some dates, some toast, things like that. But sometimes it gets boring, and this is a quick, healthy recipe to throw together for anyone, and it's delicious and filling as well. Definitely try out this recipe if you haven't. And if there's any other things that you guys add in it, or tips and tricks that you guys have when you make POHA, let me know. But so good, so delicious. But that'll do it for today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please give me a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button because it really helps to support my channel. And I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!